States students my sneaker collection. Today, we have another video in the sneaker collection series. I put 2 of the sneakers on the thumbnail, and the third is a mystery sneaker, so you'll have to watch the video to find out what that one is. Let's get right into the first shoe. As you can see, the brand for this first shoe is New Balance. It has the red, orange N on it. And then the matching numbers on the back heel say 990, and that's because that's the model of this shoe. There are 3 or maybe more versions of the 990, but this is the 3rd version, so it's called the 990 V3. And the colorway was actually designed in collaboration with a man named Teddy Santis. He's the director of a famous brand called A Ma Maniere. And the A Ma Maniere brand has done many collaborations with different sneaker brands, Jordan brand being one of them. And that's actually the second shoe you see in the thumbnail, which I will be showing next. But I chose this shoe specifically because I love purple, as my students know, and pretty much anybody that knows me or gets me a gift. And this shade of purple is truthfully my favorite, this lavender shade. So because of that, I definitely knew I wanted to get them. I did pay resale for them, which means I did not get them when they first came out, because since it was a collaboration, it was very popular and it sold out. But it was worth paying just a little more money to get this shoe. It is very comfortable, and it has a lot of unique features that I think make it something that stands out. Certainly good for spring and summer. So I'm going to go ahead and make some sounds with the different fabrics that we see. We've got this really thick suede. It's what we call long hair suede on the entire upper, and this will eventually start to look not so great. You might even be able to tell from the toe box up here that it's starting to flatten out, and that's just from wear. I love this shoe. And then the midsole right here is this off-white kind of cream color, and then the mesh is actually navy, so hopefully that's showing up on camera, because it might look black. Now, it did come with cream laces, but they weren't the same shade as the midsole, which bothered me, so I kept the navy laces in. And then right here it says New Balance USA, because these were made in the United States instead of across the ocean in other factories. So let's make some sounds. The insole is that matching red-orange color as the logo on the side and the back. It says New Balance. Oh, and the outsole I didn't show you guys. It's dirty because, of course, I've worn these plenty of times already. But it does say New Balance. I think this is a carbon fiber plate. Good for support. Makes good sounds too. Oh, that's a different sound right there. So that is the New Balance Teddy Santis collaboration in the 990 V3 model. Let's go ahead to the next shoe because it has a box and I want to make lots of sounds with that box for you guys. Here is the second shoe, and this is by A Ma Maniere as well. Again, Teddy Santis is the director of that brand, and he uses his name for some collaborations or the brand for others. So this is a Jordan 3 as the tag suggests, and the colorway is white and medium gray, and it's in my size. And these are a very, very well-known shoe, and I did not pay the price on the box. I paid a little bit more. It was a treat to myself back, I believe I had COVID. It was in 2021, I think. So I've had them for a couple years, but they were definitely a gift to myself after getting through sickness. And they are a really, really pretty shoe. A Ma Maniere has since come out with a few more Jordan 3s in different colors, but this still remains the most popular from what you could see on YouTube and social media. So it has this really cool cover on the box, but it's going to reflect the ring light. But it does make good sounds. So I'll remove it now so the reflection goes away. That was a satisfying sound. It might still be a little bit of a reflection because it's a glossy box, but you can see the really nice Jordan logo. And then it says Flight in some cursive. So there's only one shoe in here. I just put them back in so we can make box sounds because I saved some, if not most, of my boxes. And this is the shoe. So it looks pretty plain. I've showed other Jordan 3s on this channel before. It's my favorite model other than the Jordan 1 and the Jordan 1 Low. Again, they're like, I think we're up to 36, maybe 37 Jordan models. Of course, he's not playing anymore, and he only wore Jordans 1 through 13 on the court. But let's take this out and make some sounds with it. Came with shoe trees. Those do make good sounds. And some extra shoelaces, which I think just are a little too much of a contrast, so I prefer the off-white color that's already in there. Tissue paper with the logo on it. And we'll move this out of the way so that way we can focus on the shoe. The biggest difference with this shoe and other Jordan 3s is that there's no elephant print right here or right here, which is similar to the Jordan 3 Lucky shorts that I actually just filmed an unboxing for. And then on the back it does have Nike Air instead of a Jumpman, which is supposed to be on all the original colorways of this shoe, and then of course on any collaborations. Along with that, the inside, as you can probably see, hopefully, is quilted. So it's very, very nice. Finally, on the tongue, there is the A for the A Ma Maniere brand. And then on the aglets, as we call them, which are the tips of shoelaces, it says work harder. I do believe, actually, there's a hidden message back here on the tab. I think it says all we have is each other. I don't want to bend it back too much and break it, but overall, love this shoe. I don't wear it as much as I should because it was so expensive and it is so well known and nice. I don't want to ruin it. So it's a good summer shoe, so that way I don't have any bad weather, because rain would really be bad for this shoe. So let's make some sounds and then we'll get into the mystery sneaker. Oh, also the sole is disgusting because I have worn them. Don't worry, I will wash my hands after. this video. Really nice leather. Pattern is like the satin material. It's really nice. Let's get into the mystery sneaker for the last shoe in this sneaker collection video. Here is the mystery sneaker. This is an Air Max 1, and I believe it was just a general release. I found these at the Nike outlet. The reason I chose them as the mystery sneaker is because of the material. I would call this corduroy, which is a fabric most commonly associated with like corduroy pants. And lots of you guys listening from my 3rd grade class or 4th graders, you might not be familiar with that fabric, which is why I'm talking about it, but I thought it would make a pretty cool sound, so we're gonna find out. But I will say these sneakers are hard to match with because they are such a bright blue. I normally try to wear this tan color from the swoosh, or navy or white to match the midsole, and the outsole is navy. The sock liner is also navy, and the tongue right here where it says Air Max and Nike, though that's also tan. So I wore these yesterday with a tan crew neck, and which is a sweatshirt that doesn't have a hoodie for my young listeners. Then the back also says Nike Air, but let's see what sounds that it makes, because I think when I use my nails on all of the lines, it should sound pretty cool. I hope. We'll find out. Okay, it might have been anticlimactic, sorry guys. I don't think it's that bad, but nothing special. Kinda sounds funny. Also, this shoe did come with laces to match the swoosh, but I thought it was just better to keep it all blue. I didn't really love the way that the tannish beige laces looked. There's the air bubble right here, which is what this shoe is known for. If you just heard a noise, that's because I'm watching another teacher's dog, which my students know about, and he just rolled over on the floor and made a noise. I think it says Nike Air on the inside. That hasn't rubbed off yet. Most often the logos in my shoes like fall off because, you know, I wear them. Outsole looks like this. Again, very dirty. I did not clean these for the video like I could have, so my bad. But here is the Air Max 1, the Jordan 3 A Ma Maniere, and the New Balance 990 V3. And that was the sound of the lace bag. But these are all 3 of the shoes from this video sneaker collection, and I hope that you learned something. And let's see if I can make them go the other way. Perfect. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in my next should be an unboxing of some basketball shoes. So stay tuned. Bye.